Telling you. Uh-huh. So who's first? Random Gamer, Kraken, and telling ya. Retro Tech Kid, Kraken, I'm telling you. Hi, Hal. Telling ya. I should, yeah, you like my road trip. I have to get my glasses. Hang on. Telling ya. Hi. Telling ya. Right now it's 9:52. 9:52. Well, right now I'm using my computer. Using my computer for the live. I'm not using my phone today. Hi, Crypto Cat. And hi, Jelani. Hi, O3. Hi, Random Gamer. Well, you were another name, right? Random Gamer? What was the other name you were? Hi, Donnie Tucker. Hi. I like this shirt. Well, I'm using one of your shirts. One of your designs. Oh, okay, yeah. Chopburst. Yeah. It's a Random Gamer and telling you. G-Man. You should do a story time video. Okay. Well, my story is in the 80s. I was born to love these roles. Nah, just kidding. Watching Stranger Things 3. I think they might have used either one of my videos or they used something out of me to make that show. I think I heard. Yeah. Crypto Cat, nice design, huh? Yeah, Donnie Tucker designed it. I like it too. I'm telling you. Right, so hang on. How is Arnold? He's fine, I guess, as far as I know. Cynthia's, they're fine. Let me see. What's your favorite 80s movie? Well, I've been asked that a number of times, but my favorite that I think my favorite, I would say to this day, would be, excuse me for my coughing. Still trying to get rid of the junk. Well, anyway, as of this point, National Lampoon's Vacation is just one of them. And then The Flight of the Navigator is another one. I should probably make an update video about what's my favorite movies, of the 80s, Kraken. Kraken is saying to Random Gamer for congratulations for being first. I'm telling you. So, yeah, Crypto Cat says the colors go well. Yeah, I mean that's what I thought too. Because this shirt it's a not pink, but it's a kind of like like the collar of the screen that I used on the intro screen for some of the last videos I posted. It's the collar. It's the same color, like a light orange collar. It's pretty nice, huh? Hi, Rosemary, and thank you for that comment that you made earlier. Let's see. Donnie Tucker says, "Back to the Future." Yeah, I mean that show. I've never really fully watched that show, but that show is pretty cool too. And I tell you, and it's funny when the and it's like the funny scenes on that is when the car breaks down all the time. Oh man, it's too funny. And then all the And the time machine breaks down right while they're in the 50s, and then, it's funny. I have to watch that show again. I haven't seen that show in a long time. So, Mr. Sir, hi. Jelani says 80s movies, her favorite, his or her favorite is 80s is Clarice Hart, starring Neil Patrick Harris and Whoopi Goldberg. I'm telling you, Sofad Violator says Salman. Kraken says it's been a while, random. I'm telling you. Donnie Tucker says you should visit some 80s filming locations in Pasadena and Los Angeles. I've been. I've been there. I had not gone there much lately, but I just know that when I went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and then I had a bad experience there because, like, when I parked my car there, I mean, I got towed away, because I don't know the area too much. Cost me like $350 to get it that day. I'm telling you. So the next time I go there, I would just make sure that I just make sure that I look where I'm parking. I'm telling you. I have a text from somebody. I'm telling you. Well, anyway, how is Joe? Well, I have no idea about Joe. Clarice, wow, she's good. G-Man. She said, "What high school did you go to?" I mean, let me see. What high school? I went to high school. I went to Northview High School. Well, I mean, it's the 30-year anniversary for my graduation there. Yeah, I went to Northview. Let me see. Rosemary is asking me, where do I live now? I live in San Bernardino, California. And I'm getting ready. I put together a video about what it feels like, what it's like to live in San Bernardino. Because I did get several questions about that. And so I'm putting up a video for that soon. So, Mr. says TGI Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Supposedly I'm supposed to be working, but I mean, I've been called off. Well, that's just a little temporary job. Let me see. 03 said that was funny when you ran over the curb in Sacramento. Did I? Oh, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I think I've hit a curb or I got too close to it, yeah. But nothing happened. Chauffeur Violator says, let me see. Salmon is a color. Oh, okay. That would salmon. Oh, okay. I guess yeah. It's kind of like a light orange. Jose Laura says, "Hi Gil, where does Cynthia live? Do you see her often?" Well, Cynthia lives in Rialto, about 8 miles from me. I don't see them too much. I don't see them that much. Sometimes I see her because she wants me to do a project in the house, in her house, and I do them. Let me see. Jelani said 80 shows 227 starring Jackie Harry. Hi, Marshall Films. Hi. Marshall Films. I'm not on Europe, but in Chile today. What? You traveling? You traveled today? Oh yeah, really? I'm telling you. Rosemary said, "Awesome. I'm in San Diego. I record videos there or here. Are you talking about San Diego? Well, in the 80s, no. In the 90s, not no. But in the 2000s, yes. And even to this day, I'm still making videos over there because my family, Jenny Lynn's family, lives that way. Hi, Michael Corleone. Hi. O3 says Roseville is a nice area. I used to live there. You used to live there, huh? It's funny when every town that I mention that someone lived there everywhere. It's just funny. Roseville, yeah, I mean, I liked the area too. I mean, it seemed like the air was cleaner and everything because I think it's less people living there, I guess. And that's in California too. I'm telling you, I'm gonna see if I missed any comments. Hang on. Telling you. So what else? Telling you. This guy, Alejandro or Alex. Thank you very much, Ambit Express. Thank you very much. Good morning to you too. Very nice. Let me see. Kraken says, my sister's a big time Full House fan, huh? Full House fan, huh? So Fed Violator says, what was your favorite 80s car? I love the 80s Buick Revere with the touchscreen. Way ahead of its time, huh? I don't remember. You must be talking about my neighbors, Rivera. Well, I mean, I don't think it was a touchscreen. I think it was probably a TV screen or something. I mean, my favorite 80s car, well, out of all the cars that I owned, I think my favorite one was my Mazda 66. It was a 1984 Mazda 66, that red one that I used to have. I really love that car too. But things just wasn't the same after it got stolen. I'll open this window for more light. So anyway, let me see. So Biker Benny is asking me, was my family raised Christian? Well, I call myself 110% Christian. I'm a 110% believer and everything. So I mean, I'm all good on that part. Well, I mean, supposedly my family was raised Catholic, but I just call myself Christian, though. Yeah, telling you. Brian Noriega says, Gil, you kind of look like the guy in the Barnes film commercial, or Barnes firm commercial. I tell you what. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Minus the I'm telling you, right? In 1983. Jelani says, in 1983, my dad and grandma lived in New Jersey back then, huh? Biker Benny says, Catholic. Yeah, I consider them pretty much the same. Well, yeah, because Catholics is like they have these little statues and stuff, but like in the church that I go to, like there's nothing. It's just a cross. That's. I mean, Catholic is a little bit. I mean, Catholics they like to have little statues, but for just a flat out Christian or just what I call myself. It's just a place where they just put the cross only, like with no statues or nothing. It's just the priest and the cross on the thing on the church there. I'm telling you. But some people say Protestant or whatever that word is, but I just call myself a Christian, I guess. But I don't have any statues of any kind or anything. It's just like a cross. I mean, I don't even have anything, I mean, anything that signifies God in the house. I mean, if anything, like the Bible even says something about having like things like that around the house. I mean, well, it's not bad, but I mean, it's like what they. I mean, I have to get that. Man. Well, anyway, horror DVD devil. Hi, can you fix VHS cam? Well, you know what? If you're talking about a VHS camcorder, the only ones that I really know how to work on is like the RCA, like the 80s RCA camcorder. Those are the only ones that I really know how to work on. I don't know about the others, but I have not tried fixing the others. But I mean, usually these 80s RCA camcorders, it's usually always a problem with the belts. That's what usually is always the problem on those. Yeah. Biker Benny says, "You seem like you had pretty good life. Video games were my life growing up. I've enjoyed your content, friends. Thank you for your run. Thank you very much, Biker Benny. Yeah, I mean, I would say I did have a good life, but of course, not every life is perfect. Like not everybody is 100% happy with their life, though. Well, anyway, and then Biker Benny says editing, and then anyway, Rosemary says you look young, Gil. Any tips on keeping youth? Well, I mean, I could tell you this much. I mean, one thing I could tip on that is just exercise. I mean, yeah, I mean, just keep yourself doing something, like keep exercise. Always work. Always would go out doing things that you love to do. Like for me, I love riding my bike, But the thing is that you have to make yourself do it, though. I mean, keep yourself exercising, like keep yourself outside working, like just exercising, Even your job, is good enough. Like if you have a physical job, that is. But otherwise, you just go out and walk or ride that bike or something, or for exercise. Lots of vigorous exercise. It's not just exercise. It's kind of like vigorous exercise once every maybe at least 30 minutes a day works. And that's and then to kind of watch how much you eat, if not what kinds of food. I mean, whatever you eat, whatever, but how much you eat is more important than the kinds of food that you eat. Well, anyway, let me see. Uh, Anis. Benab says, hi. Uh, I'm doing pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. And you? Anis. Biker Benny said, I was born in 1981, upstate New York, still live there, huh? So you're still in the same place. Yeah, I lived in California all my life. I was born here and I lived here all my life. So yeah, I know how it is. Yeah, I lived in California all my life, just like you lived in this New York all your life. So you lived there all your life, huh? Crypto Cat said, not stressing, maybe. You're not stressing, what? I'm telling you. Richard Gunther, hi. Do you know Guy Jones channel? Guy Jones channel? Your style, but much older. No, I don't exactly know that channel. Hi, Angela. Bright. Happy Friday to you too. The Great One said, "Hi. Is it possible to get fatter even though you are losing weight, without the exception of losing muscle mass, of course, especially if one doesn't do strength?" Hmm, that's a good question, you know. The Great One. Is it possible to get fatter though you're losing weight without? Yeah, I don't know, really. Getting fatter? That's a good question because I mean, all I know is that if you use more energy than how much you put into yourself, you're gonna lose weight. You know, that's like that. You know, or I mean, but you know, I don't do any strength training or anything. I don't do anything of that. I mean, all I do, well, the only kind of strength training that I do is riding my bike, and my legs get a big workout. You know, I mean, that's about it. But I mean, yeah, I'm telling you. Hi, Evangelina Martinez. Hi. Rosemary says California is paradise. Well, some people say it is, and I mean it can be because I mean there's a lot of places to go to in my particular area. You know, like L.A. and then we've got the beaches. That's not too far away. I mean the beaches is only like 60 miles away from where I live and things like that. You know, I mean there's a lot of places to go to like in Southern California. You know. At least where I live, and that's one of the reasons why it's expensive to live here because everybody wants to live here. You know, everybody wants to be in California because there's more things to do, and I guess it's just more things to do, and the weather's nice. I guess. I mean, I guess. So anyway, Cali and Seattle is all one need. Seattle, where is that at? Seattle. Hmm. I'm telling you. Crypto Cat says your youthfulness. Yeah, I get. I mean, you're as young as you want to be. I'm telling you. Anis Benab says, "I'm fine. Great to hear you. Okay, California is the best place on earth for me. I love Seattle too for some reason." Well, yeah, California. I mean, I lived here all my life, you know. So I mean, it can be nice in its way, but at the same time, though, you got a lot of traffic and you got so many people like wanting to do the one thing at the same time. Like, yeah, it can be hectic at times, but I mean, I just do what I like to do, and I'm good, you know. Yeah, I'm telling you. Rosemary says, "Show us those legs." Here you go. Just kidding. Telling you, I'm writing. I write. I have shorts on, you know. So I'm telling you. So anyway, I have to catch up with the comment. What kind of food? Richard Gunder says, "What kind of food does Alberto serve?" Well, I mean, it's all about Mexican food, like burritos, tacos, carne asada, everything, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, Biker Benny says you're a very knowledgeable mechanic, also friend. Very nice. Thank you very much for that comment. Yeah, mechanic. If you're talking about working on cars, yes, I'm good with it. I mean, but it's mostly like the cars without all that fancy computer tech. You know, without all that stuff that I'm good at. You know. Yeah, telling you. Hi, Quinn Heron. Hi. The Great One says, since you grew up in the 80s and 90s, do you feel kids today are more spoiled than kids in the 80s and 90s because there's more? Well, you know what? I would not really say that they're spoiled or anything. I think well, their habits are a little bit different because I mean the kids are more onto their tablets or computers. But in the 80s, the kids were forced to go out and play football, basketball, or tag or hide and go seek. They were forced to do that back then because or watch TV. That's about it. That's all we were able to do back then. I'm telling you. Seattle's in Washington State. Now that's up north. What time does the sun set in Washington? Project Initial 5. Hi. Hi. How was the trip? I mean, how did the trip go after you met in? Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Everything was good. I got home at 11 o'clock. Well, we got home at 11 o'clock p.m., Everything was all good. And telling you. Yeah, this is my first live since I met you anyway. Or over there in person over. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get you on video, but I wanted to make sure that I had your permission. But I mean, I should have asked you if you wanted to star on my next video, But I mean, the next any of you who do meet me, if you guys want to star on any of my videos, tell me. Just tell me because I won't do it unless you guys want it. Sofad Violator says you should post old videos found at the flea markets or random. Yeah, actually, speaking of that, I bought a bunch of videos on eBay, and I am indeed posting some of those old videos. I am. I actually have videos up there already that are not mine. So I just put on the title, not my video. I do have several up on YouTube right now. Crypto Cat says Seattle isn't what it used to be. Oh yeah, really? That's in Washington. Rosemary says you woohoo laugh out loud. I'm telling you. Crypto Cat says, but I like Washington with nature. Well, I would imagine that Washington it must be kind of like less hectic than here though in California. I think it's probably less traffic though. That's my thoughts, though. I mean, that's just what I think, though. I don't know. I never been up there before. Telling you, this person that I cannot read the name from. I guess it's a China Asian person or a Chinese person. Is asking me, "Are you Mexican?" Yes, I am. Well, they call me Hispanic, but I was born here in USA. Though I was born in California, though. My mom and my dad are Mexican, but I was born in California. Yeah. Anis Benab said, I love Seattle. It's still the perfect place for me, especially the nature surrounding it's fabulous. I mean, you should make a video and show me. Yeah, I want to see it. Telling you. Quinn Heron says, hey Gil, Terminator or Total Recall? Oh, okay. If I like either one, I probably like if I had to pick one that I like, I probably like Total Recall, I guess. Anis Benab says sunset in Seattle is 9 p.m. Huh? Oh yeah. Well, because the sun sets over here in California at about 8:20 or something like that. Yeah. Celeste, hi. I enjoy watching your home movies. I miss the 80s and 90s, and I wish I could go back. Well, you've come to the right place. You come to the right place. Welcome to my time capsule, where I could take you to any decade you want. Well, only from '88 on. Telling you, yeah. Well, you come to the right place. If you missed the 80s and 90s, you guys came to the right place because I have a ton of these old home movies, and it can help you remember the old days. And there's a picture of me in 1988. Telling you. Rosemary, well, we would love to meet you one day. Well, if you come nearby, just give me a holler. Any of you who come near my house, you tell me and give me a holler. You just give me a holler. And and just never mind my looks, and don't worry about if I look mean, if I look mad. Don't worry about if I look mad or because I don't bite. You just come in here and say hi. You just come to me. You just come up to me and say hi. Hi, you. And I don't bite. Don't be afraid of me. Telling you. Rosemary, I go back to the days through Gil's videos. Very nice. It's similar to my Chicano experience growing up. Relate so much to Cynthia. They're the same. Yeah, huh? Very interesting. Yeah. Well, I still have more. I still have more 80s and 90s to load up. I think I should go do more of those again. I've been posting up some 2000s, but I feel like I want to. I like to remember 90s and 80s though. The 80s and 90s for some reason are kind of fun to remember. Anis Benab says, "Have you been to Vegas?" Oh yeah, I've been there dozens of times. In fact, actually, well, I know I posted several videos of Vegas in the past, say half a year. Telling you. Crypto Cat said, "I just got the Beetlejuice cartoon from '89 on DVD." Oh, I didn't know they did a cartoon. I think they did, but Beetlejuice, well, I know all about that show. Biker Banny says, laugh out loud. I look mean mad. One of your latest uploads. Oh, yeah? Let's see my latest upload. You're talking about my cameras? This, right? You're talking about this, right? My latest upload. Yeah, I hate be that sometimes. Hang on. This is me. You're talking about that, huh? I look mad, huh? I look mad, huh? That's my latest upload. Hang on. Hang on. Well, well, anyway, see, the thing about me, the thing about me that just because I'm not smiling, it doesn't mean that I'm mad. I try to pass a message to everybody here that no, don't read. Look, just because I look mad, it doesn't mean that I am. It's just how I look. It's how I look. Telling you. I know my teeth. Trying to still working on getting the money to fix my teeth. Yeah, you know what? Crypto Cat said, I was always annoyed when strangers tell me to smile. Yes, I get that too all the time. People tell me to smile. The Chinese person is asking me, did I watch Punky Brewster? Well, I did not used to be into that show, but I know I've seen it. I've seen the show a few times, but I never got into that show though, really. Anis Benab says you should do more traveling, like visit upstate Oregon and Washington, and if I had the time and money to do that, I tell you, it would take a lot of money to do that. Well, time, I would need a lot of time for that. But we don't really do a lot of traveling though, really. So yeah, of course, Jenny Lynn, my wife, would love to be doing that, but we don't. Rosemary said, "You don't look mad. You look mischievous, huh?" Meaning that like a troublemaker or something. Telling you, yeah. So, so anyway, so what else? A troublemaker, yeah. Telling you. And this Benab says you look good, and you should get some sunglasses though. Yeah, I need these so I could read. I do have. I'm not really sure if I have some. I do have them, but I don't know where they're at right now. Hi, Joker. Hi. Hi, Joker. How are you, my friend? I'm doing pretty good. I'm all good. Telling you. So when are you guys gonna come and say hi to me? When is any of you who live close to me gonna come over and say I'm home all day long? So any of you who live near me and you're not shy, come on over if you know where I live. By the way, anyways, Crypto Cat says I need to visit Cali again. I'm so bored of Florida. Yeah, Florida is like on the other side of the USA. Yeah, Florida. I mean, I know one person who lives in Florida. His name is Donnie Tucker, the one who designed this shirt. Donnie Tucker lives in that state. Yeah. Hi, Medic. McGillican. I'll just call you McGillican Goody. Hi. Not much. What's up? Not much. Telling you. Joe Kerr said, Happy Friday. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. So, and Espinab says, do a rant about electric vehicles. Yeah, maybe I could do one right now. Well, electric vehicles, the thing that I have to say that would be a disadvantage of those things that you have to find a place to plug them in, and well, they do have these charge stations, but yet, I mean, only some places have them. And then, like, you can't really travel with an electric vehicle because there's not too many places that have charge stations. And plus you have to wait a long time for the battery to be fully charged before you can continue with your car. Not like with a gasoline car that you just fill it up and it takes 1 minute to fill it up and you're ready to go again. Telling you. So let me see. That was my mini rant about electric vehicle. And plus, I mean, the batteries cost too much money on those damn things. I mean, they cost too much. Like, and when they need to be replaced, they cost too much to replace them. Rosemary says, I'll visit. Add you on Facebook on soon. Yeah. So you have to. I think, were you the one that was telling me about liking my Mercury? Telling you. Anis Banab said, I hate electric vehicles. They're going to eliminate V8s and then V6s and all. Yeah. But the one thing that I have to comment about electric vehicles that could be nice about them, though, is that it's more simple. The engines on those cars are a lot more simpler. So there's no complicated electronic parts on the gasoline engine that could break. I mean, I hear about how simple they are. I mean, like, even the transmissions on those cars are simple. They're just super simple things. So you're not gonna have problems with transmission breaking, or at least I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Joker says. Joker says, I hear Florida is extremely humid and there's lots of bugs out there. I love my Cali, my home state. You live in California, right, Joker? Well, then you need to come over and say hi to me then. All of you who live near me are now required to come here and say hi. And you're gonna have to fill out a paper. Like, you're gonna have to write maybe 15 times that I will not be afraid of. I will not be shy to see me anymore. You have to write that 15 times. only playing around. Well, anyway, Chris Blake. Hi. Chris Blake says the cost of living is so high in California. Why not move to Oregon? I wish it was that easy to do that, I mean, I wish it was easy. But you know what? California is expensive to live, but if we move up north in California somewhere, or if we move like further away from LA somewhere, like if we live somewhere like more north of South California or in any of the suburb cities in California, it's not so bad, it's not as bad. But for me, I wish it was easy for me to just get out and move. I wish it was that easy to do that. But one of the things that keeps me here too is because I'm too used to it here, and it would be kind of difficult for me to want to adapt to a new location. And plus, all of my family's here. I mean, it would be difficult for me to adapt. I lived here all my life. All my 50-year-old life. I'm almost 50 years old. I lived here all my life, and it would be kind of hard, but I would, I would. I mean, but I would want to. I mean, if it gets out of control, I probably would want to, but we would have to prepare for at least a good year or two before I would actually plan on doing such a thing, I'm telling you. Hang on. McGilly Cuddy says, come to Vermont. I wish it was that easy to just do that. Crypto Cat says Florida is nice for visiting and vacation, but after living here for so long, oh yeah, well, Florida, yeah, I mean, Florida, if it's humid, that's what I hear about, but I would assume Florida is not all that expensive to live in there, is it? Not that expensive, is it? Crypto Cat says, I guess everybody's different. Well, I guess. Dylan, Chris Blake says, I hate hot weather. I could easily live in Alaska or Minnesota without issue. Yeah, you know, going to those areas could be nice too. I mean, because you'd never get hot weather and you would not need air conditioning in a car. Over here in California, it does get kind of warm. It does get quite warm here, but I have the air conditioner and we're fine. This house has air conditioner and we live okay. We live good. I mean, as long as we have a house with good air conditioner, it works. I mean, it's nice. I mean, it does get sort of hot in here, but I mean, we could go to the beach too. Crypto Cat says, "Do you really want to go to visit Alaska, huh?" Well, I've never been up there, but Alaska, I can imagine how sparsely populated that state is. It would be interesting to live there because, well, it would probably be a lot of snow there. I would think. Joe Kerr says, if I were to visit Florida, I would love to go to Orlando sometime. Hee hee hee. Okay, Gilby. I had to visit you sometime and we could talk about the 80s and eat lots of pizza. Yeah, you're required now to come here if you come near. I'm telling you. Richard Gunther, is the electricity expensive? I'll put it this way. Electricity here in California, at least where I live, is it expensive? Well, I mean, put it this way. I mean, on a typical month, I pay what, like maybe $50 a month. But when I use air conditioner in this house, we can spend as much as $200 a month in electricity, when we use air conditioner. But typically the average price is about around like between like say $30 and $50 on the months that we don't use air conditioner. Yeah. Rosemary said expensive to live in California, but worth it. But I mean, for me, if I was gonna ask myself, is it worth it? Well, I mean, I don't know, man. If I'm gonna have my opinion about that, I mean, it just depends. It just depends. Well, I mean, it can be worth it if you put California to the best use. Like for an example, like if you're the kind that loves to go to the beaches or who loves to go to do the things that we can do in California, then yeah, I mean then yeah. But if it's someone who doesn't do that on a regular basis, it may not be. For me, I mean, I lived here all my life. Maybe it's a nice status. I mean, I guess. I mean, I get the status of being in California. Yeah, I mean, sometimes. Joe Kerr says many houses are getting solar panels installed to save electricity. Yeah, our house, this house has solar panels, but right now the machine is not working right now. Like the machinery that's installed on the outside of this house, it's not working, and they have to fix it. But I don't even know if it really does save money or not. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, anyway. Rosemary said everything is expensive here. We pay extra for the weather. Yeah, I mean that's like the little saying is. We're paying for the weather, and there. So I mean, I had someone comment to me that well, we got to take advantage of it while we're here. Like be out, like hanging out in the backyard in the fresh air, or go to the beaches, or take advantage while we're at it, while we're at California, and while we're living there complaining about expenses, how expensive it is. Yeah, I'm telling you. So, Crypto Cat says, I like being able to have more weather that you can breathe fresh air. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's expensive here in California, I guess, because everybody wants to be here. Everybody's like wanting to be here. Everybody just likes it here. So that's why everything's expensive here. This house, this house. I mean, the value of this house had gone up already. I mean, 'cause housing around where I live, shit, a house in my where I live, it's like just next door to me, or even just across the street of me. They're selling for as much as $300,000 right now, and they're just little 2 bedroom, 1 bath houses, too. Although they're renovated and everything, but still, though, I mean, but even if it was just like a raggedy house and over here, it'd still be more than $200,000 to buy a house here in California, or at least in this area of California, Southern California. Well, anyway, Anis Benab said it's not as expensive as Europe, huh? No, it's not as expensive, really. Yeah, I think I hear some of these areas like out of the country, it's really expensive. I know some places like in the UK, like Scotland or something, is really expensive. Paradise, cars, places like those are expensive. Chris Blake. Hi, Patrick Hamill. Hi. Are you the one that lives kind of close to me or something? Or you live in California or something? Hi, Patrick. Hi. And let me see. Chris Blake says, Gil, when is the last night you went to tent camping? Well, you know what? Tent camping too. I think the last time I ever done anything like that was when I was a kid. When I was a kid. I mean, that's the last time I ever done anything like it. But before, just in the last like maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, I had a trailer. I had a travel trailer, and we went out camping in that for a couple of days. It was fun. Anis Benab says in Europe they live on top of each other. It's very expensive housing, and cars are very old and depressing. I work between Belgium and USA, and you won't imagine how Europeans look up to the USA. Yeah, really? No, yeah. So I mean, about that, I mean, if any of us were not happy with where we're living, we got to look at other people. Other people have complaints in each and every country. I would say. Joe Lewis. Hi, Joe Lewis. You ever experienced cold weather? Oh yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, it's only in California, but one thing I've never experienced is snow. Though never. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm 49 in August, and I'm yet to ever experience snowfall. Yeah, because I lived in California all my life. So, but I never been in a place where snow actually fell on me. Never in my life. I'm yet to ever experience. I've been on snow before, yes, in the mountains. Yeah, I played with snow, but never had snow. I never experienced snow falling on me though. And it's been now says houses are very small in Europe. If you have a 1,000 square foot, you'd be considered rich. Electricity is expensive, food, etc. Plus, they don't get paid well. The government kills the wealth with fortune. Wow, I didn't know. I didn't even know that. Wow, I mean, shit, I should be happy with my town now. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know it was like that over there. I tell you, wow, that's crazy, man. 40%, that's a lot. And that 40% taxes, that's a lot. Dang. Chris Blake said is asking me how much for a condo on that beach. Oh wow. Now, have you talking about any beach house in Southern California? You have to be rich to live in one of those. A condominium there could probably be at least $600 there. $600,000. And that's for the condominium by itself. And then you got to pay your fees and your, yeah, I tell you, I mean, shit. Oh, like in a beach town, it's really expensive. Beach areas is really expensive to live in. Let me see. Hang on. I've got to catch up with my comments. Yeah. Rosemary says, Gil, have you seen the new Karate Kid series on YouTube called Cobra Kid? Nope, not really. I have not seen it yet. And no. On YouTube? No, I haven't seen it yet. Joker says, we have beautiful beaches and all, but I personally love our wilderness areas such as Redwood and Sequoia National Parks. Beautiful and peaceful. Well, I mean, it's nice to live in those areas because it's not so crowded with people who want to see the beaches. I mean, it's nice to be in a place where it's peaceful, like where it's not so crowded. Like yeah, I tell you. Patrick Hamill is asking, what? Things are very expensive and well, it's mostly housing and rent. Mostly housing that's expensive in California. That's what's expensive. Everything else is just kickback on. Everything is more it's just kickback. I'm getting like a message or something. Hmm. I'm getting a message on my phone. I'm selling. Well, anyway. So, Rosemary said your pre-video cassette recording is so cool too. I'm telling you. Yeah, you're talking about the pre-recorded videos or something. I'm telling you. Justin Martin, hi. Hey Gil, did your wife job? Yeah, you know what? It seems like things are changing there. I mean, everything's all good now. It's like, it doesn't seem like it's happening anymore. It was just like kind of like a sort of like, supposedly she is changing positions, but I guess they're announcing to her that they're not going to change the pay anymore because she's been there for 14 years. It's like, so you figure, you figure, you don't want to, they should not, that doesn't look good to be downgrading somebody if they've been there that long. I tell you. Biker Benny said, anyone here believe in conspiracies? I'm telling you. And then Biker Benny said, Illuminati, chemtrails, 911, no real investigation, steel beams don't melt from jet fuel. Oh, yeah? So I don't know. Thank you very much, Joe Kerr. Joe Kerr for your donation. Yeah, we appreciate you. I'm telling you. Thank you very much. Rosemary says cold weather in Cali is when it gets in the high 50s. Yeah, cold. I mean, there's some parts of the year that it does go as low as 30 degrees, but that's the lowest it ever gets, though. It rarely gets that low, though. Yeah, you know what? I mean, like in I mean, on some of the coldest moments of California, it doesn't go more. It doesn't go lower than like maybe 30 degrees. That's the lowest it'll go, but it only lasts for like a week or so, and then that's it, you know. Biker Benny said it's just as bad at medieval times with typical kings and where the peasants. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's just as bad as medieval. Yeah. Joker says housing, rent, and gasoline is yeah. Gasoline is the other thing that's expensive here. I think it's only housing and gasoline that's expensive here. Everything else is just whatever. I mean, well, I mean, everything else is whatever. Food is not expensive here. I mean, food is not expensive. I mean, and well, even like utilities or whatever and things like that. It's not that expensive here, but it's just the housing and gasoline that is over here. Richard Gunther said, "Have you ever voted?" Nope, I haven't voted. You know, that's something that I never did. If you're talking about for president, I never done that because I never had any interest in doing things like that. You know, really, because I just live my life politic free. You know, telling you. Crypto Cat says, "I think lots of people won't admit that they do biker, but there's always truth mixed with lies." Oh yeah, I'm telling you. So that's yeah, to believing in conspiracies, huh? Well, I mean, I just go whatever. So Patrick Hamill says, "Did you ever go to rock concerts or in the 80s and 90s?" No, well, not me, not even my brothers. None of us ever really went to any concerts. You know, none of us ever did. You know, yeah, I never did. I never, not even to this day. I even go to those things too, concerts. I don't do that. I don't even go there. Anis Benab says, "Joker, gasoline in Europe. Joker, uh, gasoline in Europe is like, yeah, I mean, yeah, in Europe, yeah, I always heard so much about gasoline being that much. And oh, yeah, I mean, I heard it all. I mean, and then they say that it's not the cars that you put out a loan on, it's the gasoline that you put out the loan for." Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I hear a lot about the gasoline being really expensive, twice, even more than twice the cost in Europe. You know. Oh yeah, I mean, how I wonder how come that is. How come Europe is so expensive like that? Though, why? I wonder why. But over here in California, it's pretty expensive already. Well, right now, gasoline is currently like $3.50 right now here where I live. But I know in other areas out of California, it's like in the $2 range. You know. Yeah. And it's been nabbed said it can be $10 in the big cities and shit, $10 a gallon. Wow, imagine that. Imagine if you had a big truck there, $10 like to go. It would probably cost like $2 a mile. It would cost you $2 a mile to drive there. I'm telling you. Joe Kerr says, "Yikes, but nabbed. That's crazy." Yeah, but then again, there's a currency conversion, so I would wonder $8. Well, I think that's $8 in USA. I think it's $8 that he's talking about. Crypto Cat says, "That's crazy, man." Richard Gunther says, "Gil, will you bike ride today?" Probably. I mean, yeah, I say yes because I'll be bored later on today. Why? Because you live near me. If you do, you're gonna come. You're gonna come ride with me. Telling you. And it's been nabbed taxes. Oh, yeah, taxes, big time, man. Oh, taxes. But how come they it's so much? How come taxes is so high there though? How come the taxes are so expensive there versus here, for an example, here in USA? Joker says where you live is above 4 Cali. Where do you live now? What part of California you live in? Joker. And it's been nabbed. It's around $1.15 to €1. Huh? Yeah. Joker says my car goes through $25 quarter tank. $25 quarter. You mean it costs $25 to fill it up 1/4? That must be a truck then. You must have a truck then, right? Like an F-150 or something, or it must be like a van or something. Because if it would take $25 to fill it up, that would be a car that uses 20 gallons, or something like that. And it's been now, do they drive cars that goes 50 miles per gallon? Yeah, you gotta have a car like that in Europe. You have to. Telling you. Hi, Sugarmo. Hi. They're all cheap. Oh, okay, yeah. And this Benab says they're all cheap, small diesels. Janish, hi. Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me about your channel? Well, my channel is full of 80s content. I do all 80s or 90s. I post mostly old videos, and I'm a like I love to talk about 80s and 90s decade and what my life during those times and how things were during those days. And my channel is filled with stuff like that, 80s and 90s content. And that's what my channel is all about. I mean, a lot of people like visiting my channel because they like to see how things looked back in the old days, like back in the 80s. And then people will say that they like how people are not paying attention to the phones and stuff, and then people actually interacted with each other during the 80s, and that's one of the reasons why some of you like watching these videos. So that's what my channel is all about. It's all about 80s and 90s life, or just life before today. Telling you, that's what my channel is all about. That's the answer Ganish's question there. Crypto Cat says you sound like a Texian, Gil. Yeah. Actually, someone did tell me that I have an accent, like a Texian accent. Yeah, someone did tell me that one time before. EJC Leopard said, hi. Were Mexicans back then as common as today? I live in Anaheim, California, Mexico. I guess so. I mean, Mexicans were pretty common as far as I know. I mean, they've been common all the time, all of my life. I've seen them all the time. And it's been that because they put all the tax money to give the people who don't work. Oh, that's a good one, right? So that's why. So that's what you say why the taxes are expensive over there, because they put all the money to people who don't work. They receive a salary as well as free health care, public. Yeah, it sucks for them. It sucks for who? Then the people who are receiving the free stuff, or for you guys who are actually paying for that. They work, they receive. Who doesn't? They receive a salary that. So I mean, hell, maybe it would be better not to work then. I'm telling you. Joker says Salinas, California. Gilby. I love it when you guys say Gilby. I love it. That's funny. Central Coast, and I drive a 2012 Altima, huh? 2012 Altima. Yeah, very good. Crypto Cat said, I'm telling you. And it's been nabbed. I have a BMW M3 with only 61,000 miles, and I have a BMW 430i. I think I always heard that BMWs are better made cars in Europe than they are over here in the USA. I mean, so I mean, well, cars because that's where they're made, or well, in Germany. But I think they're made better over there than it is over here. Ganesh says, very nice. I would like to know about the 80s and the 90s America. Very nice. Yeah, from India. Well, I mean, all of my channel, all of my videos are regular home movies. They're home movies like that I made when I was like 18 years old in the 80s. It's regular home movies. It's nothing like it's not like these like the documentary channels that narrates the life and well, I mean these are actually raw videos that I have up there. Richard Gunther says, Gil, have you ever been to a high school reunion? No. I'm trying. I'm yet to be invited into one of those, but I've never been. I have not been to any of those reunions yet. I haven't been in any of them yet. I mean, I was waiting to hear anything. For like my Northview High School. Like when I graduated just 30 years ago. I mean, I actually posted an anniversary video the 30 years that I graduated, and I haven't heard anything. So, so for that answer, it's a no. I've never been to any of those high school reunions. Sugar, I love your videos. I grew up in Pomona in the 90s, and your videos remind me of the good old days. Yeah, I have some Pomona videos in the 90s, in the late 90s. I do have those up there. Tony DP High. Good videos. Thank you very much. Welcome to my time capsule where I could take you to 90s and 80s. Telling you. Yeah. Anis Minab for the pairs. For the pairs. Oh, it sucks for the pairs. Yeah, I mean and I live in Seattle, but I work between Belgium and USA. Oh yeah, really? I'm telling you. Gino Star 07 is asking me what happened to my shirts on eBay. I wanted to. Well, you know what? I had a problem. I had a problem with my shirt because I was getting reports of the shirts like was bleeding, like the little stamps that I put on there. It was bleeding in the washer. Or I mean, well, my wife was washing some of her personal made shirts, and all the ink fell off. And then I had one person who bought one of my shirts and it just ripped. It just ripped because it was a low quality shirt. So I pulled off the sale for now. But I could put the sale back on, but I'm kind of weary about the quality of the shirt because I don't want to be selling shirts that are bad quality, because it I mean, it's inconvenience to do that. I could put it back up. I'll put that back. In fact, I'll go ahead and put the ad back up. I'm gonna go put it back up right now. I'll put it back. So, I mean, which one of you that was just talking about my shirts? Gino Star 07. I'm gonna put the ad back up, and you can buy one if you want it. Even though I was a little weary about the quality. Hang on, I'm gonna put the ad back up. But I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and relist it. Well, anyway, okay, it's up there, and it's up on the ad now. I mean, It's back up there now. So I put it back on sale now. So if you want to buy one, but with these shirts, the shirts are supposed to be washed easy. Like, my wife, who likes to wash it like in hard, likes to wash it hard, like with lots of soap and stuff, all that. My wife does that all the time. So, but these shirts are actually supposed to be washed lightly. And flipped. They're supposed to be flipped inside out and washed on the gentle cycle without too much soap and not too hot of water. And so anyway, let me see. I gotta catch up with the comments. Joe Lanny said, my dad's red car has 38,000. What car is that? I'm telling you. Patrick Hamill, what is the most predominant ethic back in the 80s in your area? I'm not really sure what you mean, but probably Mexican. I was if you're talking about that, but white, and I guess I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Joker says, "Do you watch Stranger Things, Gilby? And if anyone out there has watched the entire third season already, please don't spoil it." No, I haven't watched any. I always hear so much about the Stranger Things. Yeah, I've seen some of those. Like everything in that video, everything in that show, that's all 80s items. So you don't see anything that's not 80s in there. That's pretty cool. Rosemary says we're Mexican common. Haha. That's our ancestral home. Rosemary said, Joe, yes, and it's so good. Great series. You're talking about, yeah, I'm hearing about the Stranger Things thing. And then Joker says to Rosemary, he, exactly. California is synonymous with Mexicans, and also I love what I've seen so far. The mall introduction was amazing. I'm telling you. Sugar Mo is asking me how much are your shirts? It's $15 each, but it's a shirt. It's this one that I'm selling right now. Currently, it's this one. I'm going to show you right now. It's this shirt right here. This is the current one right here. Right here, this shirt is the current one that I have for sale. But I had people requesting me to do like print a certain message and everything. So I was down for that. Some people like to print a simple. Yeah, that's basically what I'm selling right now. Huh? Hang on. I'm trying to see which. Hang on, I need to catch up with the comments here. Yeah. I'm telling you. Crypto Cat said, I need to see season 3, but I don't have Netflix now, so I have to wait. I'm telling you. So I'm asking $15 right now. But these shirts that I'm selling, it's not about profit. It's for all about people, any of you who are wanting shirts like that, it's all about people who want them. It's not like profit. It's nothing to do. I don't care about that. Crypto Cat says, smash that like button. I'm telling you. Joker says you have to avoid spoilers, Crypto Cat. I'm telling you. I have someone who's responding to my ad. I'm selling a drone. I'm selling one of my drones. Well, anyway. Biker Banny said, I'm telling you. Steve Saib. Hi. Joker says, did you love going to your local mall when you were growing up, Gilby? Food courts and arcades. Well, you know what? I used to like to go to the malls for like either to buy my Atari games when they were on a big sale. And I used to like to go. Yeah, I used to just go to like I like to go to this toy store, like KB toy stores, and when they used to have it. Well, I used to go there for the games. I think I only used to only go there for the games. That's it. I mean, to buy the Atari games, and that's all. I mean, that's all I used to go there for, really. You know, I never used. I mean, I don't even remember if they used to have food courts in there. Well, they probably did, but I mean, I never recall going to those. You know, I'm telling you, Steve says you're the best. I thank you very much, Steve. Yeah, very nice. And it's been nabbed said 80s for life indeed. I'm telling you. Yeah, 80s. The 80s era rock. Oh, yeah, I mean, the 80s. I mean, I probably will put up more videos like that. O3 is asking me, where's my furry at? My dog or the cat? Well, the dog's in the backyard, and the cat, the cat, the black cat that we have. I mean, you guys don't see that video. You don't see too much of that here, but the black cat, I think it seems like he disappeared because when we went to Sacramento, I mean, and when we came back, it seems like he disappeared now. We had him for like 3 years. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, the cat used to be scared of me anyway. So, I mean, anyway, Louis Flores. Hi. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. Telling you. Yeah. Sugarmo. In your videos, I've seen that you lived in Fontana. I live in Fontana right now. Where in Fontana did you live? I lived right there by Baseline and Sierra Street. I live there. You live in Fontana? Well, why don't you come on over here and say hi? All of you, like I said, are required now to come over and say hi. Just kidding. I'm only playing around. Well, anyway, yeah, in Fontana, I lived right there at 7129 Kaiser Street. I mean, that's my old address. I used to live there, no more, but it's right there on the Walnut Village area. That's where I used to live. Crypto Cat says, oh man. Yeah, you didn't know. O3 says you didn't know you had a cat. Yeah, we did. Well, I think that a cat would be always hiding, it's always hiding. It was a black cat. And I'll show you right now. I mean, I'll show you right now like this. I'll show you one of my old videos of my black cat. Hang on, my modern. This is my blog, but this is my current blog right now. So I'm gonna show you a video. I mean, this is an older video. I mean, I'm gonna go to my own channel. Hang on. I'm gonna go to modern vlog. These are like my modern blogs, and this is my very first modern blog. And this is my kitty right there. There's my kitties. He was kind of like unhealthy at the time, but he was okay afterwards. That was my cat. Well, I mean, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he's at now. We don't know where he's at. Hang on. Gotta catch up with the. Your mall video with Cynthia and her friend is so dope. One of my favorites. Oh yeah, Rosemary comments. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Apparently, I mean that was pretty dope to be recording in 1989, huh? In the mall. Joker says KB Toys was cool. I used to buy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures there. Yeah, I mean, even when I was a little kid, I used to love to go to that store. You know, even when I was like in my 7 year old, when I was like 7 years old, I used to buy these little Hot Wheels cars, there, or something like that. I bought like a truck and like a Hot Wheels truck there once, or I bought like a little airplane with a space shuttle attached on top of it. I bought one of those there one time. I remember. I love that store. I love going to that store. Crypto Cat. What was that light in the background? Light? What do you mean? Are you talking about this light right here? That's my window. Light. That's the window, I guess. I'm telling you. Hang on. Crypto Cat commented that. Rosemary said, I added you on. Uh, no. You added me on Facebook and you hope that I will approve? No. Let me see. I'm only playing around. Let me see. I'm going to look. Well, yeah, okay. Oh, let me see. Okay, where do I see it? Oh, there we go. Rose, okay. Confirm. Okay. Any of you adding me right now, you guys, you just tell me that way because I'm wondering, is this any of you guys? Is any of any of you? Because I get quite a few requests, but I don't know. I don't know who you guys are from YouTube. So I'm trying to. I mean, when you guys put a message there, I'll know that you're from YouTube. Otherwise, I might think you guys. I might think that you might be someone who's spamming me or something. Yeah. So anyway, so I Rosemary's been added on my Facebook. Telling you, Bo Lep, hi. Oh man, the comments got kind of like shoved away. What's up, Gil? And all of you 80s lovers. Aside from all the cool stuff the 80s gives us, the main thing is that made it an amazing time was people in general. We used to talk to each other. Yeah. I mean, it's like today, people are still holding on to the phones. Hang on, I'm going to have a. Wait. So, anyways, I'm responding to the ad on my drone. So let me see. Yeah. You know what? It's hard to stop that now about people talking on their phones. But I try to get my kids to go outside, but they just don't feel like going outside. But on the other hand, though, sometimes I kind of feel more safe being home than to be outside, though. Really, sometimes. Let's see. Yeah. Hang on. Anyway, so let me see, Joe. Excuse me. Yeah. Steve says in the 80s they had the best Casio calculator watch. Now I remember those. I think I remember those. Yeah, it was like a big thing, a watch with a calculator. I remember those. I actually kind of remember those. It's like, yeah. I mean, it was like a big thing back then, you know, like a watch with something like that on it. I remember that, you know. Yeah, it was like it was a neat thing. Who's calling me? I'm not gonna answer that phone. My other phone is calling me, but well, anyway, Joker says Cynthia was such a cute little kid. She reminded me of my own little sister. I'm telling you, very interesting. Thomas is asking me. Hi, Thomas. Is asking me, have you been selling the Honda Element? Have how many cars you have? I like your Mercury. Don't sell. Well, yeah, the Mercury. I'm not planning on the Honda Element. I have not sold it. I'm not, and I put off the sale on that car for now because I want to hold on to it for right now because I want to make sure that I'm not going to regret it first before I sell it because that Honda Element it serves as a good car for to use it like a truck. Like when I want to empty out seats and when I need to load some big things in it, the Element is good for that. Or sometimes when I want to load my bicycle in there too, it's easy to load it up in that Element. So I'm holding off on that. I'm not gonna sell it anymore. At least not right now. I'm not. Besides, I don't even drive it that much anyway. So, and the Mercury, I don't have any plan for selling that car. I mean, I have no plan for it. You know, I mean, I'll be keeping that car for as long as I live, I suppose. Oh, excuse me. Sugar Old Mo said, I live by Locust and Era Route. I would love to go hang. Well, you should come over right now. It's a nice time to come over. I'm telling you. Yeah. It's a nice time right now. I'm here all day long. So anyways. And the thing to do is the thing about all this is not to be too shy. It's not to be shy of me, you know, because I don't bite like my other videos showed. I'm telling you, I look mean, but I'm not. I'm not mean. Telling you. Rosemary says KB Toys, Walden Books, Spencer's, Claire's were my favorite stores. Then we'd head to the movie. Yeah, I mean, remember those times when you'd go to the mall and then you go to the movie theater that was next door? I'm telling you. Steve says, nice PC, Gilbert. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is like this is my computer right here. It's just it's an older ThinkCentric. I bought this for like $60 because I had another one that I had another Lenovo that was working, but the sound just stopped working altogether. And I bought this one for $60, and it works beautifully. I mean, it's a well, not including the monitor though. Yeah, that's my Lenovo. I mean, it works. It's a good working computer, man. It's been good to me. I tell you. Joker says, I'm scrolling down the comments. Man, you know, it goes too far. Hang on. Dang it. Okay. Joker says, Spencer, that store was awesome. And at my mall, we had a store called International Imports, which was also cool. Yeah, Spencer's is famous for selling those cool light display things, you know. Pretty cool. Money Talks. Hi, Money Talks. You passed by Stockton, California. I grew up there. Not a city to visit. Why? Telling you. You should have told me. No, just kidding. Anyway, Rosemary. Wait a minute. Yeah, Rosemary says a compilation video of Cynthia cuteness is much needed. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should try to bring up Hey Yo Cynthia. Well, that's what I nickname him. Cynthia. 03 says Cynthia was a little hottie. Yeah, I mean everybody liked Hey Yo Synth, or everybody thought Cynthia was a little hottie. How funny. I'm telling you. Steve says, I like watching your videos, Gil. I thank you very much. Welcome to my time machine. If you're new here, thank you very much for that comment there. Thank you very much. Joker says, I agree. Yeah, well, I'll try. I'll work on that. I'll bring up Cynthia. I'll try to put a compilation video for Cynthia. More. Okay. Let's see. Someone wants to buy my drone, and he'll be here in 10 minutes. So if I get off the screen, that's why. Well, I'm gonna bring out the drone that I'm selling right now. I'm telling you, well, hang on. I'm gonna go find my drone, the one that I'm selling. Hope it's not in a place where I'll catch up with you guys in as quickly as I can. Hang on. I'm selling this drone for like $30. There it is. This is the one that I'm selling. I have another one for sale too. So, anyways, okay. I'm gonna bring up my drone, the one that I have for my personal use.